Okay. You ready to see my impossible level? Ready to see my impossible level named Glory? On how utter ridiculous this is? Oh, by the way, I'll be using ignore damage for this one. Cause, just look at this. That was a wave, by the way. And I am not doing this. Or this. Or that. Or this, but I can do that. You have to do 11 almost frame perfects. Which is, way too hard for me. I can only do like one. And then, it may seem like all you have to do is that, but like, really there's hidden hitboxes there. Frame perfect clicks, frame perfect spam also. Which is, this is, and yeah. Jump, 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 and then you're brought to this. Then you have to do a little bit down there. And yep, that's the level. Let me know if you want me to add anything else to it, but yeah. This is just insane. Look at this wave spam. And like I set it to maximum speed, and I added the time warp at full. So that's why it's extra fast. It's just like, you gotta go through that, you gotta do a frame perfect, you gotta do many other frame perfects. And basically then you just have to, I know this part looks like an impossible jump, like just like going over like that, but, oh sorry. I know it seems impossible, but really, all you have to do is just, you have to time it right, and then you jump in between, and then, like, it's basically a frame perfect. Let me actually try it. It's like a frame perfect in between jump that I made. I don't know where to time it though, like right here or something. Okay. Nope. Nope. Right there. And that's the frame perfect jump. And then you have to deal with this. You have to deal with all this crazy UFO back and forth stuff. Actually, let me show you the final part. Alright, so up here. No, wait, where? Right, up here. Let me show you. Alright, let me just. Oh, come on. Alright, so like, here's the point. So basically, if you move up here, then something bad will happen, and a saw will be in the way. But if you go down here, it won't. It won't be there. Yeah. And yep, then that's it. So, again, what was that lag? Alright, anyways. Alright, yeah. But, come on! Alright. But then, yeah, it just turns into that. So that's a really cool little thing I figured out how to do. And then that's basically just the end of the level. I feel like I should make it a frame perfect. Why do I feel like I should make it a frame perfect? Probably because this is an impossible level, but... So, I'm just gonna leave it this way, actually. But yeah. All of this insane stuff didn't just magically appear. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Alright. And then if you're wondering about what happened over here, it's basically like, it's like that. Then you do but basically, yeah. Then once you reach this part. So yeah, you can't really pass it. I really like how I just made the other part like right around Like when you jump over the triple spike, it like has another set of spikes and it just flies up into the sky. Yeah, it's really cool. But yep, that's the level. That's the utter ridiculous level that I made. And somehow I tested every part and it's still possible. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, hi, Coffee Bean. Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi, kitty? Oh, okay, I guess he won't say hi. But yeah, he's here. But okay, but anyways, bye.